Lingo, Vocabulary Lingo 4, Purple. Material required, Lingo Chart Purple. Objective, to introduce a few R controlled and L controlled words and words with soft C and G sounds. This will enrich the vocabulary of the child. Procedure. This is a name lesson. Take the purple lingo chart and place it in front of the child. Introduce the names in the first column. Point to the corn and say, "This is corn. This is a fork. This is a fort. This is a star. This is a car. This is a guitar. This is a thorn. This is a storm." Corn, fork, fort, star, car, guitar, thorn, storm. Tell a word and ask the child to show it to you. Wait for the child to point out. Show me the car. Show me the storm. Show me the corn. Show me the guitar. Show me the thorn. Show me the fork. Show me the star. Show me the fort. Point to each word and ask what it is. Wait for the child to answer. Ask questions about each object. Point to the storm and ask, "What is this?" Storm. Here are a few questions to ask. What is a storm? What happens during a storm? What should you do when you are stuck in a storm? Point to the corn and ask, "What is this?" Corn. Here are a few questions to ask. What is corn? How does a corn taste? Point to the fork and ask, "What is this?" Fork. Here are a few questions to ask. What is a fork made of? Why do we use a fork? What do we eat with a fork? Point to the thorn and ask, "What is this?" Thorn. Here are a few questions to ask. Where have you seen thorns? Why should we be careful around thorns? Point to the fort and ask, "What is this?" Fort. Here are a few questions to ask. Name a few forts. Who lives in forts? What are forts used for? Point to the star and ask, "What is this?" Star. Here are a few questions to ask. What is a star? Where do you see the stars? Point to the guitar and ask, "What is this?" Guitar. Here are a few questions to ask. What is a guitar? Why do we use a guitar? Point to the car and ask, "What is this?" Car. Here are a few questions to ask. What do we use a car for? How many people can travel in a car? Introduce the words in the other three columns on different days using this procedure. Provide at least a day's gap between the name lessons.